silver tanks with the letters S painted on them on the right side of the train. Built in the 1920s, these two large water tanks held water from fighting fires here on the site. To fill this tanks up, water had to be pumped in all the way from the Yadkin River, which is 6 miles away. Next to those tanks is a small red brick building. Don't let it size because it is one of the most important buildings here at the shops. It's called the Transformer House, built in 1814. That building houses controls all the electric power distribution through the shops as well as through the town of Spencer. In 1990, this structure was restored, and today it is one of our restaurants. Coming up on the right side of our train, you will see a medium-sized red brick building. That's called the Master Mechanic's Office. Built in 1911, the Master Mechanic's Office held the offices of the Master Mechanic, the payroll clerk, office clerks, and the officials of the Danville Division of the Southern Railway. Today, it houses our administrative offices and the gift shop, which we call the gift station. The big gray building behind the Master Mechanic's Office is believed to be the oldest building on site. It is called Warehouse Number 3. Built in 1896, it housed the Master Mechanic's Office until it moved to the MMO in 1911. From that day to this, it has continued to function as a storage facility as well as an area for special events. The last building in this line is the metal building that has all the windows in it. It is called the Flue Shop. Built in 1924, it was used to store and repair the flues of a steam engine. A flue is a tube that allows heat and smoke from the firebox to travel through the boiler, thus heating the water to make the steam to turn the locomotive's wheels. A steam locomotive could have anywhere from 200 to 350 flues inside its boiler. Today, the Flue Shop houses our museum's antique automobile collection. The next building is a smaller red brick building, which will be directly on the right side of our train. This building is called the Oil House. It was built in 1913, and though its building size doesn't look very large, the basement alone was built large enough to hold 5 large oil tanks, each capable of holding up to 52,000 gallons of oil. Every train crew was required to stop there and pick up a supply of oil before going on a main line route. As we pass our fence line, we are now off museum property and are now passing through the Spencer Freight Yard used by Norfolk Southern. There were once many more tracks here, including a 15-track classification yard and smaller yards for stock pens and less than carload freight. By law, animals transported by rail had to be removed from the cars for feeding, water, and exercise every 24 hours. This was done in stock pens, both covered and open, that were located in this area of the site. At one time, a law in Spencer did not allow freights to run on Sundays unless livestock was being carried. When the railroad needed to operate on Sundays and no livestock was available, they turned to their pet mule named Maud. She was kept right here at these pens for this very occasion and would ride the train to fulfill the requirements of this law. Later, when a small steam locomotive was rebuilt to move other locomotives around the roundhouse area, it too was affectionately named Maud. Past the stock pens were the transfer sheds, where freight shipments too small to fill an entire rail car were transferred between cars carrying shipments to many destinations. These included dry and canned goods on their way to shops, farmers' orders for tools and seeds, and large catalog orders including entire homes. Up to 350 freight cars moved through this facility every day. Both the stock pens and transfer sheds were torn down in the 1960s.